Hello everybody, Wayne Bolden from the Speed King channel. Thanks so much for all your support. And of course, I'm still trying to get a little bit better, so trying not to get too excited for sure with the old vocal cords here. But anyway, please turn on your closed caption, ring the bell, do the things that you do as we move towards a new weekend. Tip sheets, they are available. Woodbine, Churchill, Aqueduct at Belmont, or Belmont at Aqueduct, however they're doing it. Email me at speedking24@yahoo.com for sure. And again, our respects and condolences out to the Queen Elizabeth and obviously the entire world and country to respect the classy lady in her passing. So our hats is off to her, and a lovely job and just flat out classy. I mean, just classy, right? That's what I'm talking about. But anyway, let's look at the Natalma Stakes up at Woodbine on Saturday. Again, win and you in. Breeders' Cup. This is for 2-year-old babies. Race number 10. Natalma, grade 1, field of 8. Breeders' Cup, win and you're in. This is for 2-year-old turf race. The mile for 2-year-old babies. And not that strong, a lot of improvement needed here. So we're going to go through our top 3 or 4 picks. You can go several ways in here, for sure. Our top pick in here, I'm going to go ahead and go to Adora, the number 5. And really, I'm kind of more of the fan in me, right? Adora has 1 win from 3 starts, 1 second. They paid $450,000 for her, buy into mischief. Town on the back end. But the owner is Tracy Farmer. Now, Mark Cassey, who's training this horse, trains for Tracy Farmer. And she owned a horse called Albert the Great back there when Tiz Now won the 2nd Breeders' Cup Classic. And I like Tracy Farmer, and I always backed her horses and Mark Cassidy. And Adora, to me, has a ton of upside. Was beaten by the 1 horse in here, Cairo's Consort, last time in the Catch a Glimpse Stakes, but wasn't that far off. The horse was 4 wide into the first turn. 4 wide down the backside and 7 wide at the quarter pole at the top of the lane. So if Patrick Husbands could save any grounds on Adora at 6-1, I don't know why this horse can't win this race. I think it's a square price. I like the number 5 horse in here, for sure. And our second pick, well, you don't have to look far. It's the number 2 horse. Well, Collecting Flutter. Collecting Flutter is 2 wins from 3 starts, 1/3. Was beaten by the number 1 horse, Cairo Consort, in here last time. The only difference is the number 2 horse, Collecting Flutter, is 8-1. And to me, it's going to get a clear lead in this mile race around 2 turns as they stretch this filly out. She's got 3 starts, 2 wins, 1/3. This is the first time going 2 turns. They're not going to beat her out the gate. And at 8-1, I'm willing to take the number 2 horse and see how far she can take them. So the number 2 is going to be our 3rd pick in here for sure. And our 2nd pick for sure. Our 3rd pick in here is going to be another Mark Cassey's horse, the number 8 horse, Star Candy. Listen to this. This horse is still a maiden. 1 second from 1 start. By Candy Ride on the back end by Giant Causeway. Lake Oaks Plantation is the owners. Now, Patrick Husband rode this horse last time. Declan Carroll, who's a good rider, is on him now, but Patrick Husbands went up to Adora, which makes sense for Mark Cassidy to me. But at 12-1, Star Candy deserves, to be mentioned and to be used underneath in exactors and tries. At 12-1, again, Declan Carroll is a very good rider, and again, this horse doesn't have to be ashamed of his stablemate Adora, number 5. Okay, so I'm willing to take Star Candy as my 3rd trifecta horse in here for sure, and with a chance to win the race. I don't think this horse is not without a chance, the number 8, to win this race for sure. And our 4th horse to round it out would be the number one and the favorite. Well, the number one, Caro's Consort, is 2-1 on the morning line. Has beaten several of these in here over and over. I just don't know why anyone would take 2-1 in a 2-year-old race going around 2 turns for the first time for most of all of these babies. Okay? I mean, they're not that far apart. So that's why the number one, Caro Consort, is my fourth pick. Can she win? Sure she can. She's beat many of these in here before. She's got 2 wins from 4 starts. She's by Caro Princess, right? I mean, everything point that she should be the favorite. But because the race has a lot of unknowns, one, 2-year-old fillies going around 2 turns on the turf, and a lot of time for the first time, maybe not the turf, but around 2 turns. So why do I have to take 2-1 on a horse that's only a length or a half length of beating the other horses? Well, we're just going to use Caro Consort as our fourth pick. We understand she has a right to win, and any one of our top 3 picks that we pick, we believe can win, but we have to put them in order of our preference. And the number one is our 4th horse here in this stake race, in the 10th race. So our top pick is Adora. So we like 5, 2, 8, 1 in that order. In race number 10 on Saturday, we think Adora, Tracy Farmer's horse, who again, I love Tracy Farmer. She had Albert the Great, of course, one of my favorite horses of all time. She owned that horse. And it's Mark Casse. So it's 5, 2, 8, 1 for us in the Natalma Stakes race, 10th race on Saturday at beautiful Woodbine. Let me know what you folks think. We think that Tracy can get this one done, her and Mark Casse. Maybe they can get this horse home and get to the Breeders' Cup Turf for the 2-year-old babies.